So have you decided something? What are you going to ask? What are you going to talk for your channel? As this video will be for your channel.
Yes. Actually, I have come up with few questions, so I would like to ask you those questions because all these questions based on from my subscribers. So I would like to ask all those questions to you. So before that, I'm very glad and I'm super excited to have a conversation with you. So before that, we have met very first time, but I know about you very well because I have seen your conversation with Rajini madam. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew
Okay.
about you very well, but I would like to introduce myself here because we met very first time, right? So my name is Banu Prasad. I'm from Telangana and I'm currently staying in Hyderabad. So I'm a student. I'm pursuing BTech final year right now, and I run my own YouTube channel. Name itself English with Banu. And coming to my hobbies, like I have a habit of writing journal and reading books and writing even diary. I go for morning walk each and every single day. So these all are about me.
Ah, great. But we did not start recording. Or it is getting
I
recorded.
I have started recording.
Oh, great. Great to know that. Yeah, so nice to
And
know this,
yes,
Banu,
and I would
about
like
you.
to introduce yourself briefly to all my audience and subscribers.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So, hello everyone. My name is Gayatri Sharma. I'm from west part of UP. I've done my graduation and masters in English literature. I have been a trainer for almost 3.5 years, and I have been working with different brands in India, outside India. Throughout my journey, I have helped more than 5 to 6,000 learners from different walks of life, having students from school and supporting politicians, actors, and different people to improve their spoken English, communications, business English. So that's
So that
that's what my forte. Yeah, if I talk about my hobbies, I love reading a lot. Being a master student, I have developed recently a hobby of reading a lot, right? So I love reading. I love spending time with nature, going outside for walks at times. So yeah, that's all about me.
yeah,
Thank you.
that's a great introduction, ma'am. So I'm very happy for your introduction. And here is the first question I would like to ask you. As we know that is consistency important or motivation important?
Hmm.
Um, if
I. Uh-huh. Great. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is the first question I would like to ask you because many people fail in implementing consistency. So they watch some videos regarding motivation and they will motivate themselves instantly, and after watching that video, whatever it could be, so they will lose again that confidence and that motivation. So what kind of suggestions would you like to give all those people?
Okay. So yeah, it happens when you are in certain age, right? You seek for validation, you seek for outer encouragement, you seek for support from outside for XYZ reasons. For me, I was in that age where I used to seek for motivation and I used to watch Sandeep Maheshwari for hours and hours and hours. But at the time I was not able to execute things. For me, motivation doesn't play that crucial role anymore. You need bit of encouragement or a person who can push you at times if you are getting demotivated or if you are losing your hopes. So there could be a person who can encourage you but not motivate you, right? So I will give you an example. If you are hungry, you will not wait for a video to watch it, and you don't watch the video and then have your meal. If you are hungry, you will go find that and you have that meal, right? So I don't think so that you really need to find a motivation. If you know that learning a language or doing xyz things in your life can take you to the path on of success, or maybe can be helpful or can improve the standard of your life or can improve the quality of your life, you don't have to go for motivation. Better you go for consistency. Every single day, show up for the things. If you are learning spoken English, show up, practice for 10 minutes, but do practice, right? There is nothing like, oh, you are busy for a month and then after 1 month you recall I have to practice. So for me, consistency is something which is really important, and at times it comes with age. So you understand the importance of consistency after crossing a certain age, when you feel that, oh, nothing is working out in my life now and everything is falling apart. So let's better try and be consistent. So consistency is something which I'll go for.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your information. And here is a second question for you. So many people think that so there are many videos which will popping up on our when I open even YouTube. So is we are going to speak English fluently in 30 days, in 60 days, in 6 months. Is it possible to become fluent speaker during 6 months or 5 months?
No, I don't believe so that you can be a fluent speaker or a native speaker within 6 months. Language is a whole journey, right? Language is not a task that you can finish it in just 6 months. It's not a syllabus to finish in 6 months, 7 months, or a year, right? Language is a way of living. You have been living your mother tongue since childhood. I have been living my mother tongue since my childhood. But if you claim that I can speak pure Tamil, Telugu, Malayali, Kannada, accurately, grammatically, or maybe in the way literal, literature way, I cannot claim it. You cannot claim it, right? We do sometimes make a lot of mistakes while talking in our own mother tongue. So I really do not believe so. In 3 months, in 6 months, I mean, in 3 months you can build a foundation. In 6 months you can take that foundation to B2 level, right? In 1 year you can go to upper intermediate. But should be the way of living. And even after 5 years being in the language, 3.5 years being as a trainer, or 1.5 year I learned the language. Like I learned the language 2020 to 2021 half year. Then I started my journey. I don't feel that okay that I am a fluent speaker, or maybe I am a native speaker. So how can you being a learner, or who is at A1 level, A2 level, how can you think that, oh, I will master the language in 6 months? Every single day I come across new phrases from native speakers. Every single day I come across new nuances of the language where I feel, oh, I have to work more, I have to learn more. So it's not possible. Improvement, it can happen, but fluency, no. If you work really hard, if you devote your 24 into 7 to the language, yes, it is possible in a year or two.
Yes, ma'am. So definitely, I would like to add a few more points to information that yes, ma'am. So every day, so this is not our, as you mentioned clearly that so this is not our first language and this is not our mother tongue. Firstly, so we are craving for learning this English language as we came to know that this is very important as a part of living. Communication skills are playing very significant role in this era. So every day something or the other is emerging each and every single day. So we are as a part of learner, we should always consider ourselves as a learner and we should learn something new each and every single day because this learning English is like a river. It can't stop somewhere, so it keeps flowing right like that. So there is also something left for us to learn each and every single day because I have clearly mentioned in many of my videos that so we are not going to become fluent speaker in a month, in a week, or in 5 months or 6 months. So it requires, there are many factors like dedication, perseverance, consistency, and also hard work. So without maintaining all these factors, you will not be able to speak, you will not be able to achieve anything in your life, not only for speaking in English, in other areas of your life as well.
That is so true. I agree with the fact, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. And
So what is
yeah,
your next question?
yeah, actually I don't have any questions to ask, so let's discuss some normal conversation. Let's make it some normal
Yes.
conversation. Would you like to ask anything, ma'am?
Yeah, sure. So, Bhanu, I have watched few of your videos, and yesterday I was watching one of your videos with Rajni ma'am, and I don't know how suddenly you got emotional in the conversation.
Okay, thank you so
So,
much, ma'am.
what happened then? Like, how did you start the journey? You are a BTech student. It's really important. I know that, as I have mentioned in one of my videos, that there is no option in the world today to learn the language. It is a survival skill. But how did you start your journey, and what made you decide that, oh, I
Yeah,
want to learn the
yeah. Thank
language?
you so much for firstly you even watched that video and you're asking to share my journey. Definitely, I would love to share my journey, ma'am. So basically, English is not my mother tongue. So my mother tongue comes Telugu. Telugu is my regional language. So I have born and brought up in my regional language itself. Even my parents are uneducated. They don't know. They did not educate. So I was in a, such a family. So where I was not even, my father and my mother was not even having mobile phones, smartphones. So I used to go to school and I used to come back and I used to do all my works regarding schooling. So all of a sudden, after completing my 10th standard, so I came to know that communication skills are very important if you want to survive, if you want to get any job, if you want to if you want to have a respectable life in the society. Communication skills are playing vital role. I came to know that. Then I started working on communication skills. For that, there are only two options for me. Either I have to go and attend any institution, or else I have to watch something or the other on mobile phone. But the first one is not suitable for me because my parents can't afford so much of money upon me because we are financially least lower situation. So the second option is very fit for me. So but the thing is my parents were not having smartphone. What I used to do, I used to go neighbor's house and I used to ask their mobile phone each and every single day for 1 hour, and I used to utilize that 1 hour in a proper way, like watching content and grabbing new sentences, new vocabulary, and new phrases, whatever it could be. I used to pen down in my book each and every single day. So before going to bed, I used to revise, I used to recollect whatever I had done in a day while watching. So and I used to keenly observe what kind of sentences they are being framed while having conversation. Likewise, so this is happened till my 12th standard. After completing my 12th standard, I had to join BTech. So then I must require mobile. So my father bought mobile for me. Then I have my own resource, that is my mobile phone. So I decided, so I have to utilize these 4 years completely in a wise manner. I should not think about anybody because mobile is with me. So what I consume, what I repeat, I'll become that. So I started, I have to travel from my hostel to college 2 hours each and every single day, morning 2 hours and also evening 2 hours. What I used to do each and every single day while I was in the bus, while I was on the bus, while I was traveling, I used to consume, I used to repeat as many times as while listening songs, motivational videos, and interview skills, whatever it could be, but it was totally in English. So that's how I adapted and I developed a habit of listening each and every single day. And there, phase, I had to stay alone in the room 2.5 years where there was no one with me. So I used to go to college and I used to come back to my room and I used to stay alone in the room. I used to cook food for myself and I used to balance my academic schedule. And also, in previous days, I was only uploading solo type videos. So for that, I used to somehow, whatever I knew regarding English, I used to prepare content. So there was a plane mirror which is equals to my height in the room. So what I used to do, I came to know that the shadowing method and mirroring method. I used to stand in front of mirror and whatever I knew regarding English, whatever I knew some topics, I used to instantly pick up some random topics and I used to start speaking in English in order to know how I'm giving my body gestures, either I'm making a high contact or not. So it really helped me. So that was really very difficult for me because nobody was there to push me, nobody was there to support me. Even though when I felt demotivated, I used to push myself that Banu, you are not alone. God is watching everything. God is with you. Universe is watching what the activities you are doing. Definitely, whatever you are doing today, it will be pay off one fine day. I used to pat myself. I used to encourage myself. I used to motivate myself, and I used to rise again like a sun, which usually rise each and every single day in the morning. So this is all about my journey, madam. So I am really happy for my journey because of all those tough situations which made me realize that yes, this is society. So in this society, if we want to live happy life, so we have to focus on ourselves rather than others. So many a times I became dumb, many a times I became deaf. So all these things happened in my life. This is all about my small English speaking journey.
That's really inspiring and quite. I would say a lot of people can take aways. They can take a lot of takeaways from this particular story itself and your journey. It's really inspiring and surprising, and shows the determination, that perseverance, that excitement, understanding about the society, understanding about the future. That, oh, if you really want to do something good, you have to work on communication skills. Like for me it was not a case. I learned the language but not consciously. I was never conscious about language. I mean, I just consumed, I started speaking, and it happened gradually. If I go back and throw some light on my journey, I do see that I was crazy about the language. I used to do very weird activities to complete or to do it. But it was never for an intention that, oh, after learning the language I will get a good job, or I will be a trainer, I would be, it was never there. So really amazing, and I hope now you have your own phone, right? And you will grow in your life, you will do wonders in your life, I'm really sure, and I wish you all the very best for that. So you are doing your BTech in BC, I mean what, bachelor in computer application or what?
Yeah, computer science.
Computer science, so you'll get an IT.
Yes, ma'am. But there is one thing that so I don't have any interest for going IT side because I am a person who loves traveling and I'm a person who loves encouraging other people because I have come from a very remote area. So I know what the people are facing regarding communication skills. I want to encourage such kind of people and I want to enlighten
Mm-hmm.
knowledge in them, and also whatever the knowledge I have I would love to share in the form of videos. And also these days I have started taking spoken English classes for few students through Zoom, so I'm doing multiple tasks in my day. And coming to, as I mentioned that, but sorry, I didn't give why I information, why I got emotional in yesterday video, right? Yeah, so there was a situation that so I already mentioned that I stayed alone in the room 2.5 years. So all of a sudden, few of my friends came to me and they asked me, "We are going to stay with you for 2 months, 3 months like that." So I said okay, and they came to me and we were like four people. We were staying hardly I think 4 months together. So during 4 months, I did everything for them. Like I used to cook food for them, they didn't even do any work in the room because we were when we share one particular room, like where we have to cook, where we have to do our chores. You will be having your own work, I will be having my homework. We are bachelors, so we have to help each other in the room. So that's when room will be successful, right? So but they didn't take any action, they didn't do any work. I did everything for them. After 4 months they left the room. So all of a sudden one fine night I got literally a lot of stomach pain, I don't know why. So I immediately pick my phone and I immediately call those four friends of mine. And so I only spoke to them that I was getting a lot of stomach pain. I don't know what to do. Could you please come to room? So they simply even didn't ask anything. What was happening? So why are you feeling unwell? They even didn't ask. They simply rejected my phone call. So I got really emotional on that particular day. I have done a lot of things to these people, but even in return, they are not even showing gratitude, humanity. Yeah, society is like this. So they will come for their necessity, and after comforting everything, after benefiting for them, so they will left us. They will even not look back and they will not take care of you. So I realized a lot of things only on that particular night. So all of a sudden, when Rajni madam was asking about my journey, so I all of a sudden all those incidents were appearing in front of my eyes, and I got very emotional. I couldn't even control my tears. So that was exactly happening.
Yeah, you got flashbacks of all those things. It's very disheartening to listen to this, but at times this is how things go, right? This is how people forget. They just forget that what someone has done to them. And for that's how I feel, that at times you have to set your own boundaries, whether you are living alone and you are struggling your life. Don't just let people enter in that aura, like, because once they come, they use you, they leave, and at times you realize that, oh, I have done a lot to them, and then they don't turn up, they don't show up for you. So it can be a great learning for future. And in future, make sure that you have enough boundaries. No matter you struggle in your life, struggle alone, so that you can enjoy your success alone, right? So there
Yes,
should
yes,
not
yes.
be anyone to steal that credit. Oh, I did it for that so and so person. Yeah. So well, there are a lot of things which I have had in my life, and even my friends never turned up for me. Right? Hardly one or two they ever did it. But there is only one person who always has my back, is my cousin. She is my cousin. That's it. So you learn with the time, you learn with the time that no one is important outside, only your family and some of the people who are very close to you. That's it. So I'm really happy to talk to you, Banu, and I'm really inspired. I would say I'm learning a lot from you today. I'm learning how to deal in the society. Though I have not, I have been exposed outside, but at times you learn from different learnings, from someone else's learning. So if next time, if I get in a situation where four people want to live with me, I would rather say no. That's not possible, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
that's how it is. Great. What else we can discuss? How long do you want to keep this session?
Yeah, so okay, ma'am. So let's wind up this session and we'll connect again for your YouTube channel.
For sure, we can, and I would like to have more conversations for your channel. Maybe after this, we can discuss other topics, right? Apart from spoken English communication, we can come up with something else for the audience, right?
Okay, okay, ma'am. Sure, sure.
All the best.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much for inviting me and accepting my invitation. It was really lovely conversation.
Most welcome. It's my pleasure, and I wish you all the very best for that.
I wish
Thank you so
you very all the best. You too, ma'am. Thank you so much. Bye.
much. Bye.